This video is brought to you by Kaiser Knives. Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids, and today we're looking at this, which is the Olight i3T EOS. This flashlight runs off one AAA battery. It's going to give you 2 lumen outputs, 5 lumens at the low and 180 lumens at the top. At 180 lumens, this thing will throw 60 meters and run for 21 minutes. And at 5 lumens, it's going to throw 12 meters and it's going to run for 16 hours. When I first saw this, the first thing I thought of was the Streamlight Microstream, so very similar in size and just the overall look. The Streamlight Microstream came out years ago, and then they had an upgraded version which gave you around 250 lumens of output, if I remember correctly. And that one's going to run you around $30. This is going to run you around $20. That one is micro USB rechargeable. Again, this one takes one AAA battery. It does have the cool clip there, so you can put that in your pocket and also put it on the brim of a hat if you want to use this as a light, you know, so you can be hands-free. This has a Luxeon TX LED. It is IPX8 rated, so good down to 2 meters, and it's drop resistant to 1.5 meters. Function is really simple. You have the end switch there. Click it once, it's going to come on. Turn it off. Click it on again, comes on higher. You can, without fully depressing it, clicking it, you can just do a momentary on and cycle between those two just by depressing it slightly. Rides nice and deep in the pocket. It's got some kind of cool knurling there that you can see. It kind of curls down like that. So just a cool looking flashlight. I saw this at SHOT Show 2018 and was intrigued because a lot of people are looking for a very compact light like this. This is a great light for me when I think about going to work and wearing a pair of khakis, or like on a Sunday when I'm preaching. This is nice to have a smaller, more compact flashlight with me, but something that still gives a you know, quite a bit of punch as far as output. Almost 200 lumens in this tiny little light. So you've heard the details and the specifications. Let's head out into the night and use it. EDC use number 1. Imagine I come home late at night, the front porch light is off, but I got to get into the house obviously, so unlocking the front door. Here it is at 5 lumens, looking at the front door handle and lock. Let's go up to the 180, obviously a ton of light. And again, back to that 5 lumens, that's great. I could do whatever I need to do with this tiny amount of light here. All right, here's test number 2. I'm actually looking at the front steps. I can see the front steps fine. It's a little bit hard to pick up on camera. Now I'm shining it out into the yard, and you can't really see anything on camera, but I can see the yard kind of faintly, I would say. Right now the light is shining at some pallets that are out at the end of my driveway. This is at 5 lumens, you can't see it. Let me go up to the 180, and now you can pick it up. All right, here are the pallets. I'm about 10 feet away. Let me go back to the front porch and shine at the pallets. So I'm about 45 or 50 feet away. All right, quick scan here of the front area of my house with the 180 lumen output on for the light. I'm gonna walk about 65 feet away and shine the light back at the camera now. Sometimes product review videos go on for a while, sometimes they're short and sweet. This one's on the short and sweet side. Let's wrap up talking about the i3T EOS. First thing I want to mention is the clip. So I will show you what it looks like here to put it on my hat in 1 second. I will tell you that because it is quite smooth, when it was in my pocket, it doesn't pop out easily, but it does move back and forth a little bit within my pocket as compared to like my baton, my S1R baton from Olight. That one, definitely, it sits in the pocket and is locked in. It's not moving around. Now the advantage is that it's not cutting up the edge of my jeans as much with that clip. But just want to let you know about that. That's been my experience so far as I've EDC'd this light. So here's a look at the light. If you put it on your hat, obviously, you know, you're gonna press the button. It's gonna come on. Your various settings. What I can tell you is that this thing feels about the same weight as my S1R baton. A little bit more compact, a little bit more sleek, but I love this design that you can, you know, you got hands-free now to do whatever you want. And I wear a baseball hat a lot, so because of that, this is a nice option to say, okay, I do like a dedicated headlamp more than this, but now this gives me an EDC light that I can hold in hand and also use it this way as well. So the bottom line for me is I really like this light. 20 bucks for an Olight flashlight is quite good. They're going to give you a 5-year warranty. In my interactions with them, and I always like to mention, you know, I'm a reviewer, so I probably have a different relationship with them than the average customer does, but even other customers I know who have worked with them have said their customer service is good. And 20 bucks for around 200 lumens, tiny little compact light. This is great to throw in like a little EDC emergency kit, EDC bag. We use it as an EDC light. I wouldn't call it a keychain light. There's no way to attach it to a keychain. There's a little hole there that you could run a key ring through, but I'd be afraid that this clip would pop off. Though it is quite secure. If it got caught on something, I could see it popping off. Just a little bit too big for me when it comes to being an EDC, or sorry, a keychain light. But that being said, cool little light. The question always for a light like this, for me, is the long-term use. So I'm gonna EDC this for a while. I have used it already. I will continue to use it, and as always, I'll report into you if I do have any issues with it. I don't suspect I will, because I'm not going to be using this light super aggressively. I will tell you that I've dropped it, I've thrown it around a little bit just to give it a little bit of more aggressive use, and I've had no issues so far. Obviously the light still works totally fine. And it doesn't get scuffed up, which is probably not a big deal for a ton of people, but you know, for a nice sleek EDC like this, I'd prefer that it looks nice. So it's continuing to work well. I'm actually going to be preaching. We've got a bunch of different pastors at our church, so we rotate preaching, and I'm going to be preaching for the entire month of July 2018, and so this will be my EDC for probably the entire month straight through. As I mentioned earlier, a light like this, that's small, compact, lightweight, is something I would wear while I was preaching. I just don't want a big, hefty light while I'm preaching. You know, wearing a little bit more, maybe more dressy clothes. So anyhow, I'm going to give this another month of use consistently, and then checking on other social media outlets like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. If I have any issues, or if I continue to really like it, you'll find out there. I've got links down below in the description section if you want to go pick up one of these new i3T EOS lights from Olight. Thanks as always for watching the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram and Tumblr and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.